act like I know what I'm doing. How's that sound? Sound
We
good?
are too.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? I recorded that. I always do that. I gotta stop saying I recorded that because monotonous. Big word for me is monotonous. Oh, let's do this. Hi there. Welcome to the show. My name is Curtis Reese. I'm your host of this thing here. Please check out our other stations: Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, Apple iTunes. I'm forgetting something else. Anyway, we're on there. We're on the World Wide Web too. Check us out. Follow us. Check what's going on. We'll do all that good stuff. So now that that's over with, I'd like to introduce my next two guests. I'll call them Team Burrows. Team Burrows, how we doing here?
Doing great. Thanks, Curtis.
All right. Give us some names here real quick. We'll go with Mrs. Burrows, please. Name?
I'm Christine Burrows.
There we go. And we got
And I'm Peter Burrows.
PB, Peter Burrows. I like it. I like that.
There you go, PB.
Welcome to the show. This is the Pickleball Show with me, and we've got these guests on from a friend of ours named Steve Maniago, and I got his name right for the fourth time in a row. I can't believe it. Former Purdue standout, Boilermaker, I think. Purdue standout in baseball or Vanderbilt. He's gonna kill me. Anyway, he's awesome. Tell us your story about the way of pickleball, Burrows. Tell us what you got going on, when you got started, and what's happening right now.
Sure. Well, Peter and I are married, and he is the PB of PBCB, and so it's our initials, but it also happens to correspond to pickleball corporate team building. So we are a team building company that loves pickleball and thinks that most of what you can learn about yourself and the people you work with can happen on the pickleball court. But that's not really where it all started. It certainly started with our learning how to play pickleball.
Yes.
And I guess we all have that story because we both come out of a tennis background. So do you, Curtis, right?
Oh, yeah. Lackluster, but it's there.
Yep. So we had some friends invite us over to their backyard about 8 years ago, and they had this funky little court there and said, hey, we know this game. We think it's called pickleball. Here's a paddle. Here's, some balls. And we were just drinking beer and rushing the net and pounding the ball and thinking, well, this is really fun. We'll do this again. And when we went back, the next summer, they said, oh, we forgot to tell you, there's this area up front where you got to let the ball bounce. And we said, well, that's not nearly as fun.
Stupid.
And
what's wrong with you people?
And meanwhile, Peter's mother, who's 80, had said, oh, you guys are going to love this pickleball. So between now we got to let the ball bounce, and we got an 80-year-old telling us it's going to be fun, we tapped out. We were like, not for us. We're going to stick with tennis.
Well,
I didn't want to play a sport my mom could beat me at. Really, is what it boiled down to, my 80-year-old mother.
Did she beat you guys?
Oh, no.
That's what I thought. Sorry. Okay, Mom. Sorry about that, Mom. Whatever. So where was that at? You said someone's backyard. Where you guys live at right now? Just tell our listeners and viewers know where you're living at and what's going on.
Sure. We live at the beach outside of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Nice.
But that's not where we were living at the time. We were living in Indiana at the time for backyard sports in the summer. And I guess about a year later, we decided that's when we started coming back down to Wilmington. We were coming here and checking this area out for future residents, and the play was happening at the local courts.
There you go.
And we just went over and, started whacking a few balls around. And for a long time, I was still team tennis. And Peter was making his way in pickleball. But we've made the leap. And now we only buy new pickleball paddles, and that's it. No more tennis rackets.
I think I said paddles instead of rackets. Good job. So you guys have been playing how long? 8 years now?
About 7-8 years.
7-8 years. 'Cause I started in 2018, so it's different here in Dallas. But you guys are in North Carolina, which, by the way, is an amazing state. We went there for a wedding June of this year, and was that Cash? That's just before. I can't remember where it's at. Anyway, the Heights or something like it's a more amazing place up there in North Carolina. Are you guys affected by the storm or anything like that there? Are you guys okay? All that.
We're always affected by storms, but the one that really ravished Western North Carolina, Helene, did not hit us. So we definitely feel for our Western Carolinians for sure. That was brutal.
I'm sorry. Hope they're recovering well. All right. Well, what do you guys do? Do you teach, or do you on top of your corporate business? Do you guys teach, or you just play? If you play, where do you play out of, and all that stuff?
Yeah. We are not instructors per se,
Sure.
but we fancy ourselves good enough to teach beginners.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the course of our team building offering, which is a 3-hour experience for work teams of all levels. So you could have the, the fat, the skinny, the rich, the
all
poor.
Makes and models. All makes and models, right? That's what we
know,
got. There
right?
we go.
All makes and models. I like that. That's better. And you can have the CEO and the mail clerk on the same court.
Yes.
And the playing field is level set. And so we do teach them, I'm going to say soup to nuts, but we don't do scoring and we don't do serving too much because those are rabbit holes we don't want to go down. And we just want them to have fun. We want them to experience the ball going over the net. Back and forth. We want to be able to talk about it. So that's what we teach. So, and yes, we also play. We league play and we rec play. And
rec play and all that. Where do you guys play out of? I know, is there a facility? We're going to tag the facility. Whatever you guys recommend or players you play with, we're going to tag them. And when we put the video edit and send it off and all that, and then so I'm saying you could tag people you play with or companies that have recently come in or just stuff like that. But also, tell us what a format is to our listeners. I got someone here trying to figure out, what do you guys do? Do you guys do like
trying to figure us out?
Yeah, I'm like, hell, I don't know, man. We're in Dallas.
Not teaching pro, and we don't have a product, so
no. He's not second guessing. He's like, what do they do in case we want to just explain. Let them know what it is.
Yeah.
So, back to your original question. Most of our play here, we actually technically live on an island right off the coast of North Carolina. So most of our play here is at the public courts.
Wow.
There isn't a facility, a pickleball facility here on the island.
Yeah.
That is changing rapidly in the Wilmington area. We know one that just opened up. We know another that's probably opening up within the next couple of months.
Pickle and Taps.
Oh, yes.
I've never heard of that one. Pickle and Taps?
That's brand new.
That's a local one here in Wilmington. We have a existing place which is just across the river here. It's called the House of Pickleball.
Nice.
We work there.
The hop. Like the IHOP, but the hop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's East Coast. I like it.
And then, probably to many tennis players' dismay, a tennis and swim club has recently been purchased and taken private, and they're converting most of the tennis courts to pickleball.
That's just how it works.
So that's going to be called Midtown, I think.
Yep.
So those are areas where we can play, and when we play rec here on the island, it's mainly there. Our events, we have a corporate relationship with a country club nearby, just over the bridge, called Beau Rivage Golf Resort.
That's nice.
Golf and stay.
Yeah, that's
nice.
And
we've done a lot of our events there. They have really nice, dedicated, I say brand new. They're probably a year and a half, 2 years old pickleball courts that they put in. And so we do a lot of our events there right now.
That's great. I mean, what's like the average size of does it matter? Could you take 1,000 employees, or you take like 50 to 100?
You got to eat an elephant one bite at a time, Curtis. Okay.
Exactly. So, I don't know, man.
So our program that is team building is really designed for probably max of 36 to 48 folks at a time, mostly because of the facility sizes, and we don't want more than 6 to 8 people on a court, and we move them through a lot. The program is very, it's a curriculum, if you will. It starts with, bounce this ball, these are the lines, and then builds through what we call our pickleisms. They're proprietary little cute terms that are skill builders, but they also gently resemble a little work dynamic, like, paddles up is a readiness drill. It's a volley drill, but it also conveys to your partner, hey, I'm ready, I'm game. You can count on me. Ours with an X through it is a, communication drill. It's not yours or mine. I mean, it's not both of ours. It's got to be one or the other. So everyone's got to be chattering and talking and holding each other accountable, just like you do at work. So each one of them has a fun little name, and then we compete. And we compete to win pickleball, but we also compete to win these other things that demonstrate, teaming
Teamwork.
And collaboration and communication. And everybody leaves a winner, but different kinds of winners.
There you go. That sounds better than everybody gets a winner, man. Because I was like, I'm 50.
No participation trophies, only winners.
But part of too, the winner, quote unquote, winner part of that she was talking about. Yes, people win the games. We keep score. But then their fellow employees will go over to what we call the celebration board after a game and rate their employees. Say, oh, well, Curtis did the paddles up really well, and give them a check mark. And then we actually tally those up, and it's based on feedback from their fellow workers, which I think is really helpful for the collaborative part of what we're trying to do. So we try and encourage them to take notice, not only of what we're trying to teach you, but your coworkers are learning that as well.
That's awesome.
And what do they do well, and what maybe they need, help with.
Yeah. So I'm speaking with the Burrows, PB and CB, here over there. Where are you at again? What, North Carolina? What's it called? Delling. Say it one more time. Where?
Wilmington. But you were going to say Delaware because you heard Wilmington before. Yeah, Wilmington, North Carolina, southeast corner.
You're fired. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding with you. I get that all the time, man. My mom, she'll say Chickafill or crap like that. So I do that, and my youngest son, well, he's 14 now. He does that. So I always get names, whatever. Anyway, it's called ADHD. It's 1 vowel and 3 consonants. It's bitch to spell. Sorry. All right. So tell me about this real quick. Okay, we're in the way of pickleball with Team Burrows here. This is part of the show. The way of pickleball. What's the most enjoyable story you've had with an event, and a not so enjoyable story? Who's going to tell the best one? Who's going to tell the worst one?
All right,
Good one.
Yeah,
don't say
first.
names.
So, no. But
Please.
One of our events.
Guy's name was Curtis. It's so weird.
Shut up.
Yeah. No, one of our events. This one still resonates with me, kind of to the point of, all are welcome at our events, right?
Yes, sir.
Never been on the pickleball court, you're a 4-0 player, whatever. You're good for our event.
Yep.
Well, I was there helping people get signed in, and one lady comes up who's participating with, I forget the company, but whatever, and goes, pickleball. And I said, okay, grab a paddle and a ball. And she goes, I thought this had something to do with baseball.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to play baseball. She had no idea what pickleball was.
Did you throw the paddle at her? I'm just kidding.
I did not. No,
Sorry,
remember when we were kids, there was a game called Pickle. Do you remember that game where you'd have 2 kids on each base and somebody running back?
Yeah.
I think that's what she was thinking of. Anyway, by the end of the event, I talked to her as we were finishing up, and she said, "This was so much fun. I'm going to get a paddle. I'm going to start playing pickleball."
That's awesome.
So that kind of was a really neat event. A neat kind of transformation, if you will, just in 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll go with the worst one, which isn't the worst one, but it is a funny one, right? So all are welcome. Come one, come all. What did you say? All models, right?
Mm-hmm.
So green hair and Doc Martens, you can come, but guess what? The court owners don't love you with the Doc Martens. So some of those had to come off and play barefoot. I'm telling you, we had to adapt.
Oh, that's true. You can't tell me.
Now, I'm not saying we would run it that way all the time. We learned our lessons. So now the pre-email goes out and says, hey, I'm comfortable, but make sure you wear your court shoes.
Listen, I was at an opening at Houston Yacht Club for Atlantic Rec 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and I mean, they just put a court there, and I mean, these people fall, and they don't wear court shoes. That's the problem. So thank you for doing that. That's important. You hear me?
Like for court shoes.
Yeah, because these dumbasses wear running shoes. God, not sorry. I don't like seeing people fall, get hurt. You might, but I don't. All right. So, what's the brand you guys use at pickleball? Do you guys have any special brand? Do you have a company you like, or does it matter?
So I'm going to let Peter talk about whatever he wants to there, but I will tell you that what I love is these startup folks who approach us and say, hey, you have a lot of exposure to people, especially the beginners. And hey, I got a paddle. Hey, I got a hat. Hey, I got, a shirt. Will you wear mine? And I love to do that for them. So I'm not saying I'm not pimped out by anybody. I love to try new stuff. I've had fun, trying new things and showcasing it. But we don't have any. I mean, I play with Engage, and Peter plays with a Carbon.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong, but someone needs to get you guys paddles because that's just how it should work. So anyway, that's why I'm with Head for playing and all that. Just signed in March, but for paddle, tennis, and pickleball. I don't do tennis anymore. I'm starting paddle, but it just depends on what you get. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like. That's all there is to it.
Right. Right.
So do you guys singles, doubles, or mixed when you play, or no? What do you play?
Well, we are partners.
Oh, you guys
we do play together. We start off playing tennis together, and we do play together. What was that?
Uber's home after losing. I'm just kidding.
No, our first date when we met was tennis.
Really?
Many, many, many years ago.
Oh, wow.
Really?
That's awesome. My wife doesn't
We
even
can
play.
still play for fun on the court pretty well together. When it gets to competition, sometimes we snub each other.
I understand. So my wife doesn't do that, and she doesn't play. She's starting to play tennis. But another question is, what do you guys do whenever, like at the end of your event? Is it like a big?
Yeah.
I guess someone asked that question. Is it like a big get together and you give out the prizes, or how does that work at the end?
It's a party for sure.
There
So it kind of depends upon, let's just say this, what the company is looking for.
Yes.
We definitely have prizes that we give out. We
Okay.
give out branded swag. We give them cooling towels. We give them chapsticks.
Yeah.
We give out prizes and things like that for the people who win. And everybody that comes really does get something to take home with them, I should say. But if the company really wants to make more of it and wants to make it an eat, drink, and be merry, we do that. Or if they want to do a team assessment, like a communication
Yes.
style. You ever heard of like Myers-Briggs?
Oh
or
yeah.
Clifton
Oh
Strength
yeah. I did that. I
Group?
lived by that for in the early 2000s doing player
Right.
profiles. Swear to
So
God.
people can take those ahead of time, and then they can wear name tags that have their top strengths on them or their personality disposition. And then we debrief based upon that. What did you see in yourself and in your colleagues through play?
Yeah.
Which, just as a side note, it's kind of funny because you may have a different personality when you play than you have when you work. And we think, it should be lighter and easier when you're playing. But for some people, man, they love work, but they get out to play and they're stressed because they're worried about it. So different personalities come out then.
I like that Myers-Briggs thing. I used to do that. I was at Brookhaven Country Club from 2000, 2010. This was like 7 minutes from the studio here. And some of my mentors are still there. Great facility. And one of the things we had to do was player profiles. We do Myers-Briggs. So we had to handwrite player profiles, 15. I did all that. I'm not making this up. I swear to you. Love you, Billy Freer. Rest in peace. He passed last August. He's the owner. Hey, I love that you do that. So you guys have a racket sports background. Now we're kind of talking about you guys. What exactly is yours, Christine, and then yours, Peter? What's your background with tennis?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I grew up going to the tennis court and being dropped off all day.
Yeah.
So we had these beautiful red clay courts in Cheverly, Maryland, which is where I grew up.
Maryland,
Thank
that's
you, Mom
right.
and Dad, for dropping us off at the Cheverly Swimming Racket Club and leaving us there all day.
That's right.
So we grew up playing NJTL, and then going inside and taking some lessons. And then, flash forward to I did not play, on my high school team. I did not play on my college team, but somewhere around child raising, I decided I needed to get out of the house. And that's when I started playing more competitively.
Yeah. That's you, Peter.
And I kind of came from the other side of the tracks where I didn't belong to a club. My tennis was strictly, the neighborhood dad taking us out when we were younger playing and, self-taught, never. I've been to tennis clinics in my lifetime, but I've never taken like official lessons or anything. But, got into it, enjoyed it, met the love of my life because of tennis. So that was a nice reason to keep playing. And I've played a little bit of competitive, a little bit of USTA in my adult life, but not anything significant. Most of mine is just social and recreational.
That's what pickleball is. That's the beauty of it sometimes. And a lot of that social and all that stuff kind of veers off to I want to get better and I want to win. I hate losing. That's how rec goes. So do you guys have anything coming up with your business here you'd like to plug in early January 2025 or anything coming up?
Yeah. So actually, when you first introduced us, you talked about our buddy Steve Maniago.
Yes.
So Steve and Chris Klein, who's in Chicago. So Steve's in Indy and Chris is in Chicago, are both agents for PBCB. And so what they do in their respective cities is they're opening up our market there to do team building in the facilities where they are working and teaching and doing other kinds of things. So they are both offering free events to demonstrate our team building. What they're looking for is like people who run the HR or people who run leadership in their organization, their sales team or whatever, and they want to come see what it's all about, experience it firsthand. So one in Chicago, one in Indy. And so what we'll be doing is putting all that out on our social media with those dates and those locations. We'd love for people to come and get a free taste of what we do. Have some fun.
All right. Well, that's good to know. That's really cool, actually. All right. So let's go in the kitchen. Favorite band or song you're jamming to right now Go. I don't care who goes first.
Oh, you know what's caught my ear lately is that song "Tipsy." I know I'm a little old for that.
No, you're
I
not
think
old for
that's
that.
so
That's
funny.
awesome. Tipsy.
I forget the guy's name, but that song just catches my ear every time I hear it these days.
I'll let Peter be our I spend
you
enough
gotta-
time in the kitchen. If I have one, I'll tell you. But right now, he could be
Tipsy. Here he is right here, man. Tipsy right here. The bar song. I like you already, PB. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' favorite movie you want to put on that you watch with your kids or your grandkids or future grandkids or science fiction comedy? What do you guys like to? What's your favorite movie to go to?
I guess I can't say Shawshank Redemption.
You can
Not
say
with
that
the
movie.
grandkids, right?
With the
No,
kids.
you can say what you want. Shawshank's awesome. My father-in-law loves it.
Princess Bride
The
with
Princess
the kids.
Yes,
Bride with
yes.
the kids. Yeah, it's the Princess.
That's the best.
Yeah.
We always quote that.
And then
one.
if it's just me, it's all, I'm old school. The Godfather.
Yes.
That movie never
Yes.
disappoints.
Hey.
Never disappoints.
Well, I'll tell you in a second. That's good. What's your favorite podcast? You guys listen to podcasts? I mean, not this one. I'm
The
saying.
Pickleball Show with Curtis Reese.
I'm not plugging myself for this shit. All right, don't give me that. I'm saying I like Third Shot Drop. I like. I'm listening to this Tower 4 right now podcast on Spotify. We're on Spotify, by the way. Follow us. I mean, I'm all over the place. It's just fun, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a big Sean Stevenson fan. The Model Health Show. Listen to him religiously.
Oh.
Rangan Chatterjee. Feel Better, Live More.
What was his name?
Those are
What was it called?
Chatterjee, Rangan Chatterjee, Feel Better, Live More, and Sean Stevenson, SHAWN, the Model Health Show. Both of them are great advisors to me.
Good.
Health and wellness stuff.
We all need that. Jeez. All right, so let's go to favorite sports teams. Do you guys have any sports teams? College football? My wife doesn't like football. She likes
Well,
college.
yeah, I'm a college sports fan, and I went to Virginia Tech. So
Nice.
I'm all things Hokies Nation. Hokies Nation. Go Hokies.
No, there you go. What about you, CP, ZB, CP? You don't like sports?
I would say anything my kids or grandchildren are playing, and they're not professionals.
Doesn't matter. All right, fine. That works. All right, so favorite pet. You guys have a pet? Plants? What you got?
Oh, wait, there he is.
Well, our current favorite pet is sitting right over there.
Where's it at? Go get her.
We'll bring him over before the night. Come here,
Louis.
Louis. Come here.
Louis.
Come here. He'll get on the show in a
Where's he at?
second.
Okay.
Pick him up.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Oh, he's gonna come over to mommy's side.
Let me see me.
He's
Come here,
smart.
come
No
here.
one likes dad. You know that? You notice that?
Yeah,
All
he's a
right,
mama's
there
boy.
he is.
He's a
There he
mama's
is.
boy.
Say hi.
What
Say
kind
hi,
of dog is
Louis.
that?
He's called a petite golden doodle. So they take a mini and breed him with a toy poodle. And so he is full grown at
He's a cute
13 pounds.
Here's our dogs. We've got a Labradoodle and a Havanese, and they are. Here, there. Hang on. Let me move this up here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna screw this. I don't care. Hang on.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Get up there, man. There they
Oh,
are.
look at that.
A big and a little. Oh,
That's
dang. This one could be his little
I know.
brother, couldn't he?
That's Chief is the golden doodle, and Gus is an adoption from my parents. Wrong way, because they just.
Yeah, very cute.
Very cute.
They're very cute.
Thank you. Yeah, those are our other. We have two boys. We have Garner and Evan. Woo! I wish somebody would do this for me, guys. Thanks. Anyway, I'm screwed it up. All right, that's them. So, what's something about you that people don't know that you think would be cool for them to know, or think, wow, that's so cool but weird? I'll start. You guys think. I worked at a video store from my sophomore year to probably my on and off, because I played college tennis for 4 years and went off to Oklahoma play. So I on and off from 1990 to 97. Video stores the bomb. That's how I know what movie, probably any movie anybody's ever watched, because I put that crap up 7 days a week, box it, shrink wrap it, sell it. Boom, boom, boom. That's weird. Best job ever, though, I'll tell you that. What's something about you guys?
Well, okay.
Individually.
I was going to go to how we met,
Okay,
because
sure.
that's always a good one.
All right.
But our mothers introduced us. I was 15 and he was 16, and our mothers had gone back to college to get their BSNs or whatever over the course of years. And so when they graduated, as you know, women in their 40s or 50s or whatever, they had a little party and sent us out for some Vivitar 110 film at the CVS around the corner. And here we are 40 some years later.
What? That's what they do.
Yeah.
I met my wife on accident, Melanie, so that's how it works.
On accident.
Congratulations, you guys. We've been how long you guys been married?
34 years.
Congratulations. Ours was August. Ours is 20. So
Nice.
been together
Wow.
24 total. So she's a saint. Well, enough of that crap. See, I told you I could be nice. Anyway, how do people get in touch with you if they want to contact you all?
Well, we love to connect people on LinkedIn or on Facebook. And so our company is www.pb-cb.com. You can find us at Christine Burrows or Peter Burrows on LinkedIn, or our company at Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it, we're there. We're not on TikTok yet.
No, I'm on there, but I can't. Where
wait
you guys?
For it. Wait for it.
It's C. What is it again? C.
PB.
PB.
Come on. He gets first billing.
pb-cb.com.
Dash CD. Where's that? We can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna join it. I'm gonna follow you guys right now. I can be reached at Curtis Reese at whatever. Just look it up Curtis Reese on the World Wide Web, Pickleball Show, whatever. Also, we're adding up 2 podcasts in 2025. One's Bro Pros with my older brother Derek and my younger brother Colin, and the other one's going to be Punks and Prayers for a musician around here, Dallas. That's going to start doing that. So we got some of them coming up. That's all I got. You guys got anything else you want to say to us, or are you done with this crap?
It's been fun. It's been real.
No, appreciate the opportunity for sure.
Oh, love the dog, man. Love the dog. I think they're lying. You're lying. You didn't have fun. You didn't have fun, did you?
Yeah.
I'll believe you. I don't think they will, but I'll believe you. That's all that matters, because if I don't believe you, nobody does, right? All right. Anything else you want to say before I stop recording and make it funny? All right.
Oh, shoot. Peter's a stand-up. Give us a joke.
Oh,
Peter.
my God. The worst ending ever. You know what that means? You guys have to come back on. All right.
You need a pickleball joke.
Pickleball joke. If I think of one, I'll let you know.